Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. It's your hostess with the mostest, Queen Charisma, and I'm back with another commentary video. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you my theory of the timeline between them arriving, Shanquella and her five so-called friends arriving to Cabo, Mexico, Los Cabos, Mexico, and what led up to the fight. Okay. I've been doing a lot of research. I was up like all night pretty much, or really late. And so I pieced together all the footage from her Instagram stories. I pieced together the times because she had some timestamps in her story. So this is just my theory of what happened, okay? Everything's alleged and in my own opinion. Okay, welcome everyone. Happy New Year, McClurg. Happy New Year. She said, Happy New Year, Charisma mods and chat. All the best in 2023. Thank you so much. Likewise for you. Happy New Year. Takyosh, good morning. Takyosh, welcome back. Anonymous, welcome. Hi. Hey there. Carvella, thank you so much for being a member and good morning to you. Thank you. And thank you for moderating the chat as well. No, you're not late. You're right on time. Y'all are right on time. You must have got your notifications. So thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Jasmine made it. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you so much for tuning in. Vane Smith, good morning and welcome. DRN, welcome. And thank you so much for being a member and supporting the channel. Definitely appreciate y'all. All right. Okay, y'all. So I'm going to get to everyone hopefully soon. I want to kind of stay focused, but I'm definitely going to reach out in the comment section. So welcome everyone. And if I don't get to you just as quick, please don't be offended. I get distracted easily and I want to just let y'all know I got a lot of stuff, a lot of information to share with y'all. Okay, viewers' discretion is advised because we will be discussing sensitive topics. All right. Okay, so let's get right into it. So last night I pieced together all of the scattered footage from her Instagram story. Okay, because I noticed that Gerald Jackson, he didn't show all the stories. And one story in particular that he did not show was the one that I've been showing you guys to prove that she was drinking and taking shots. Okay. I'm going to give you a timeline, but let me just refresh your memory.
We do it down to it. Fuck those who don't do it how we do it because we used to it. Drink, motherfucking
Drink.
One.
Winter, come on now.
David, you be working.
Deja, we know you weren't working on upper body when you was working out. Come on, let me see what you got, Winter.
Three.
Winter, what is that? What a card at? Man, these people here.
Come on, Lisa, grab a card.
So that's the video. As you can see, they're at the table. And according to my research, this was after dinner. If you recall, they had a dinner there, right? They had a private chef. That was part of the amenities. Let me show you another video as well. I'm going to show you all the footage and then I'm going to break it down for you, okay? So let's get Gerald Jackson on the screen. Now this, I'm going to put it on mute because I want y'all to pay attention to the imagery and not necessarily what is being said. Okay, we know that allegedly is Khalil saying, we got a dead body, 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 body. And I believe he said that because she was drinking and was knocked out before anybody, okay? That's from my opinion. She was knocked out. When they got there, she started drinking. They probably had drinks on the plane. And so when you drink too much, you're gonna go to sleep, period. You're gonna knock out. So I believe she was drinking all morning and all evening since she touched down, possibly on the plane too, because from my conclusion, from my research, and from me going over these videos and really looking into the detail, I believe she was a functioning alcoholic. That's just my belief. Okay, that's my opinion. And if not an alcoholic, then she drank a whole lot. Okay, so let me go ahead and play this. It's going to be on mute. Okay, I fast forwarded to where he's not talking anymore so that we can get right to the point. I'm going to let this play and then I'm going to break it down. I have screenshots of each moment in this video. Okay, so make sure y'all hit the like button before we continue. Hit that like button, show your support of the channel. If you are watching, if you have been watching, let's go. Hit the like button so more people can see it. It's 105 people in here. Let's get it, okay? And good morning, everyone. Let's see who I missed. Let's see who I missed while they get those likes up. I'm glad you had a good time last night. Talk said I had a good time with you last night. Good. I'm glad y'all are enjoying the videos, okay? Because I put a lot of work into this. Good morning, Marie. Good morning and welcome back. Miss V, good morning and Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you. LaShawn said hello to the host and mods and chat. Happy New Year to you and your family. Thank you so much, LaShawn. Same to you. Blessings to you and your family. To everybody in this chat, I'm glad y'all safe. You made it into the new year. Good morning, Lisa. Nevaeh, good morning. Good morning, Rose. I see you. Sweet Cherry, good morning and Happy New Year to you. Vicky Black, welcome back and good morning to you. Okay, who else did I miss? Daryl. Hello, Daryl. Good morning and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much. Sakenya, welcome. She said, hey, y'all. May God's favor bless you all. Thank you. And likewise to you as well. Kevin Moore, good morning to you, sir. Okay. All right, Isaac 4, good morning. Good morning, and thank you so much for being a member of the channel. All right, and I will get to everyone in a second here, okay? Okay. Now, if you guys remember, I got to take you back. I got to take you back because it was a lot of emotion involved with this case, and that was mainly because of that video. They wanted you to be hyper focused on the video, okay? And that's what I was questioning. Why you want us to focus so much on the video? They don't want you to focus on the fact that she was drinking and got drunk with the rest of them. Remember, they're celebrating Deja's 26th birthday party and also Nazir's birthday. So this was a birthday weekend for both Nazir and Deja. Okay, so they were celebrating that. Now, I also saw that only Winter, Khalil, Deja, and Shanquella, they are the only ones who went to Winston-Salem University. Malik did not go to Winston-Salem. Nazir did not go to Winston-Salem. So just keep that in mind too. So Khalil, in my opinion, Khalil knew Winter and Khalil knew of Dejanay. Okay, they invited him. I don't think that they invited Shanquella. I don't think she was invited to the party. But I think Khalil invited her, but I don't think she was invited initially. Okay. So in all honesty, she could have showed up uninvited by the birthday girl. Okay. Which is considered disrespectful to a lot of people. But it's like, okay, since you're here, and again, this is my opinion. And since you're here, you may as well just stay. This is why they were not that close with her. In the videos, in my opinion, she was more close to Khalil because she did not know them like that. Khalil probably told them they went to Winston-Salem, they cool. And I also think that Khalil may have slept, in my opinion, slept with Dejanay or Winter or both. You never know. These are college campuses. So I think he slept with Dejanay, in my opinion. I truly feel like Khalil and Dejanay had something going on. All right, so I'm going to play this video again with the sound off because I want us to pay attention to the imagery. All right. And then I'm going to give my commentary. Okay. You said I thought she paid for the villa. Well, who did we get that information from? There was no confirmation of that because most of them had PPP loans. Now, I didn't look into Dejanay and Nazir to see if they had a PPP loan, but I know that another blogger have found Malik's allegedly, his PPP loan was the same amount, $20,833. That's the same amount that Shanquella and her daddy and her mama had. Again, Quila Long is the only one. The sister who made the GoFundMe is the only one who did not have a GoFundMe. Khalil had a GoFundMe. And this money is federal funds. So this was given to them in 2021. A whole free $20,833. The summer of 2021. Okay. So they could have easily reinvested that money into their businesses. As we see, Khalil has a business, a clothing line or whatever on his Instagram. Everybody came up with a business, you know what I mean? Because what's interesting is Shanquella, she went to school for nursing. She went to school for nursing and business, but obviously she did not want to be a nurse. She started hanging with these street guys who never went to school, allegedly, who did not go to Winston-Salem. And a lot of the times these college girls are attracted to these street dudes for whatever reason. They don't like their boring life. They don't like their mundane 9 to 5. So they like excitement. So I believe Shanquella was messing around with a lot of street dudes, and some of them were possibly enemies. So that's my opinion on that. Okay. So let's play this. And then again, I'm going to play it and then I'm going to break it down. All right. So just pay attention to the time. As you can see, she was in a hammock at 8:45, which to me indicates that she was already drinking, because that's the only way you'll be knocked out. Let me sleep this off and then I'm going to come back, and then I'm going to be ready to drink some more. So let's go ahead and play this and then I will interrupt here and there. Okay. So this is where he's saying body, 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 body. All right, we got our first body, right? We got our first one down. So if she's that much drinking that much to the point where she already knocked out at 8:45, that's early. That tells me she's been drinking all day. Okay, allegedly. Let's continue. This is her last IG story, by the way. Okay, we see that there's the private chef chopping up meat, right? All right. So I'm gonna put the times together. Just stick with me. What do you know? The drinks. She went right on over to them drinks, right? Drink it again, right? There's the margaritas, there's the mixed drinks, and getting the shots together. Now they're eating, okay? You see the tacos look like salad. They had a taco bar. Okay, so let's continue. There that drink go. There's that drink. Pay attention. Pay attention. As you can see, the person in the back over there, and I'm going to blow up the clips. I don't want to blow this up because we're going to avoid any type of copyright infringement, okay? This is Elise right here in the back. That's Elise, okay? So Elise is coming to the table. It looks like she have a bottle of Coke, the drink, the soda in her hand, okay? And she's walking up to the table to dinner. And she's sitting right next to Winter. As you can see, the one who is sitting in the chair right there is Dejanay because it's her birthday. Winter is to Dejanay's left, to our right, and then Elise sits right next to Winter. Okay, Khalil and Malik are right here on the side, sitting next to each other, and Shanquella is sitting next to Khalil. All right, so that tells me she probably did not know those girls like that, or she was not invited, or both. So I think she was uninvited, and Khalil is the one who invited her for whatever reason. And that's the mystery right there. Why did Khalil invite her? Okay, period. Why did he invite her? What other trips did he invite her on? Or was this the very first trip? Okay, let's continue. Right there. That's Malik in the back. You could barely see it, but like I said, I got little snippets, screenshots. So I zoomed in and everything. Looks like he was wearing reading glasses or some type of glasses. I don't know if he wears glasses, have a prescription, but that's him, in my opinion. And this is Khalil right here. Okay. They're all eating and drinking. She's showing you the house, right? So we know that this is the Villa Linda 32 because those same pictures of the living room. So they're in the living room, right? The dining area. She's eating fries. So that tells me the chefs were still there. They were making tacos, maybe making whatever they asked for. Okay. They probably gave them menus and things like that. So let's continue. Drinking. This is where they took their first shot, their first toast to Dejanay's birthday. I believe Khalil was the one who gave the toast. All right. And as you can see, the time is 9:54. Let me just make that a little bigger so you can see the time. Give me 1 second. Now it's 9:54. Okay. 9:54. So that's when they started eating. They took a shot, right? And now everybody's just eating. They made a toast. Everybody got their phones out. Dejanay's sitting right there. As you can see, she has that same blue outfit on. Okay. So that's how I know this was Friday night. All right. And the other videos were Friday night also because they didn't even make it to the evening on Saturday. All right. So just pay attention to that. Let me back this up and then continue here. Okay, welcome everybody who's just joining. I see 212 people here in the chat. Make sure y'all hit the like button on your way in. Hit the like button if you forgot. Hit the like button if you're enjoying this, and then we will continue. I only see 21 likes. That's unacceptable, and I'm not going to continue until those likes are all the way up. Period, point blank. So we're gonna pause right there. Let me take a look at the comment section here. Okay, Tehran, welcome. Welcome and thank you for joining. Good morning. The Journey, good morning. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Lady Tech, good morning and welcome. Okay. Carla, welcome. Good morning and welcome back. Lady Sugar Chef, welcome. It's a new subscriber. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel and Happy New Year to you too. Tahisha, welcome. Good morning. Michelle, good morning. Welcome back. Ms. Butterfly Walls, Happy New Year to you. Okay. So I don't know, Jasmine, if she paid for the villa. That was just a rumor. Okay. I think other people had money too. After all, Elise is driving a Benz also, if that is her car. She's driving a Benz. Okay. So a lot of these people brought their own money, in my opinion. I think they may have went, paid their parts because it's $1,000 to up to $5,000 per night. I think they split it. In my opinion, I think they split it. Okay. Just in my opinion. I don't think Shanquella paid for that whole thing. I don't think so. But that was a rumor. That was the rumor because people thinking Shanquella is this rich person. I don't think she was rich. I think she flipped them 2 PPP loans and she flipped it and created her business. And then she was starting to get income from her business. That's what I believe. Okay. Because she didn't want to do nursing. She went to school for nursing. And in one of the photos, you see her with some scrubs on, but obviously that's not the life she wanted. And she started hanging out with these different street dudes. All right. She was hanging out with street dudes, according to my research, even in college. She was associating herself with the wrong people. So it's possible that she could have had relations with different hood dudes and they were enemies. That's possible too. So yeah, let's get those likes up. I see 95 likes, 216 people. Let's get those likes up. Let's see. D said, I think so too. She had the suite, which implies that she most likely paid for the room. No, there were several suites. There were several master bedrooms in that villa, and they all had a bathroom. So I don't think that's true. Let's see. I'm gonna put all the receipts right back up here as soon as we get these likes up. Period, point blank. The more likes, the more we're in the algorithm, the more people can see a different perspective, and the more they can tune in. So let's get those likes up, and then I'm going to continue. You said mom and sister never cried. They never cried on camera. I never seen them cry. I never seen them cry. But then the second question is, would you have believed their tears? So it's almost a lose-lose. You cry, you're faking. Like I mentioned before, you cry, you're faking. If you don't cry, you evil. So I think on the internet, it's just a lose-lose period, whether they cried or not. But it is obvious that they did not shed no tear in none of those interviews, and except the dad. The dad was shedding tears. Okay? Because that's the type of grief you can't hide. That's the type of grief you can't just put a smiling face on for when something this tragic has happened. It doesn't look like they are struggling with any type of grief, in my opinion. I don't know what they do behind closed doors, but what you do in front of the camera and what you do behind closed doors, sometimes those things are closely alike. Sometimes they are completely different, in my opinion. You said, according to Nazir, they planned that trip in June. I doubt that Quila paid for yeah, I don't think she paid for the entire trip. According to my research, you have to pay 90 days in advance. So you got to pay in full 90 days before you even go there. So it was already paid for when they all arrived. So I think they all contributed to it. Quila may have been invited at the last minute. Okay, she may have been invited at the last minute because it seemed like this wasn't what she was planning all summer. I think Khalil, like I said, I think Khalil invited her, but I don't think Dejanay invited her because she's not close to her. She's close to Winter and Elise. They're like best friends, in my opinion. So I think that she was uninvited, except that she was invited by Khalil. I don't know if she told them, oh, you could do a +1 or what, but that's just my thoughts on it. Okay, so let's see. We're at 113. Okay, let's get to 130. It's 231 people in here. Let's get to 130 likes. Period, point blank. Period, point blank. I got a lot of stuff to share with y'all, but we need to get these likes right. That's called appreciation. You sitting here, you watching, and you're not doing nothing. That's unacceptable. And that's how a lot of people live their lives. They take, and never give, and wonder why they don't got nothing. That's selfishness, just in the little things. Just in the little things. Tells a lot about a person's character. So let's get those likes up to 130, and then we will begin. And I will be checking periodically to make sure those likes are where they're supposed to be. Period. Okay. Hope, welcome. She said, good morning, everyone. Have a blessed day. Don't forget to hit the like button. Absolutely. Good morning, Hope. Good morning, Shantae. Good morning. I see you there. Good morning and welcome. Tamiko, welcome. Tamiko said, had Karizma. We love you in ATL. Hey, love y'all back. Shout out to ATL. Shout out to ATL. Welcome. Doja 21, welcome. And hello to you. Letitia, good morning. Good morning. Familia said present. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you and Happy New Year. Adrian, Happy New Year. It's good to see y'all here. Okay, she had the biggest room, Jasmine made it said. Do you know that for a fact? Do you know that for a fact? So there were 5 bedrooms. Okay, there were 5 bedrooms. The CaboVillas.com, they no longer have it listed on their website. So I don't know exactly. I can only assume certain things, but from the other websites that is hosting that room, it looks like, or renting the room out, it looks like the check-in was at 3 p.m. Okay, the check-in was at 3 p.m. I'm not sure if she had the biggest room. Okay, because they all were nice sizes. They all had private bathrooms. It was only one room that had like 2 bunk beds or something. And I'm thinking that was Nazir room because he came late. You know how everybody chooses their rooms? So that's what I'm thinking. Okay, we got 125 likes, 238 people. We will still wait. We will still wait until those likes are where they're supposed to be. Period, point blank. Good morning, Bernice. Welcome and good morning, Shirai. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to you, Libra. Good morning. Yep, hit that like button and then we will begin. Ortha, good morning. Ortha said the like button is free, right? Exactly. Angel, good morning. And welcome everyone. Okay. You said petition for a love button. Shadow, you funny. Okay. Okay. So, and y'all, please ask questions that I can answer. You asking me questions like I'm one of the Cabo Six or if I'm Shanquella, okay? And that really annoys me. Ask questions that I could answer because a lot of questions only they can answer. Period. Only God knows the full truth of what happened. So this is in my opinion and alleged, okay? If they wanted questions answers, they would have hired a private investigator. So the real question is, why haven't they hired a private investigator to go ahead and search for these answers that they're so-called looking for? Okay. Mary, welcome. Welcome and good morning. All right, let's see where we are with the likes. We at 133. Okay, that's enough for me to start. All right, but we're going to come back. We're going to definitely come back. So let me put this on the screen. Okay, this is the second video. Well, I'm going to say the first video that Joe Jackson put out because I didn't see any proof that he put out the viral video unless he made a fake profile under a woman's name and put it out there. That's the only way that he could have put it out there because from my research, it was a woman or what appears to be a woman's profile that leaked the viral video. And that video got maybe over a million views. Okay. So either he was pretending to be a woman and put it out because under NCB, under Gerald Jackson, I don't see the viral video under any of those names. So it's not on his platform at all. Okay, if you find differently, please let me know. So I believe he used a different account to put out the video if he's claiming he put the video out. But there was a girl, a woman, it appears, who put the viral video out. Okay, so then the question is, how did he get this video? How did he get this video from her story, right? And mind you, this is in November that he showed this. So it had to be somebody who was her friend on Instagram who did this. It either had to be someone who knew of her, or was a friend on Instagram because NCB is not following Shanquella Robinson. I'm going to repeat. NCB, unless he follows after this video, okay, and I got screenshots that he's not following. Gerald Jackson ain't following either, no matter how you put it. He's not following Shanquella, so he could not have taken this footage if he just found out with the rest of the world that she passed away in Cabo, Mexico. So someone who knew her, it could have been a family member, was recording these videos. So they already knew she was gone, right? So whoever this was, they knew she was already gone. So they said, let me hurry up and go to her videos and record this, because in 24 hours, those videos disappear on Instagram, okay? They typically disappear and you can't go back to the story. It's done. So whoever this was, in my opinion, they already knew that she was dead. They already possibly knew about the video, and they were recording these lives. They were recording her story. Okay. Okay. So let me bring it back a little bit. Okay. Let me bring it back a little bit here. Let me bring it back a little bit for everybody who just joined. Give me a second. Okay. So, as you can see, there's a timestamp, right? 8:45. She's in the hammock at 8:45 p.m. on October 28th, which is a Friday, 2022. 8:45. We got some timestamps here. Now, Miss Salamandra Robinson says she spoke with her daughter that evening. So according to my calculations, okay, and this is alleged and in my opinion, Shanquella spoke with her mom between 5 p.m. and 6 p.m. They arrived at the villa, in my opinion, from my research, between 3 p.m. and 4 p.m. The check-in was at 3 p.m. and there's no late check-in allowed. So they were at the check-in at 3 p.m., between 3 p.m. and 4 p.m. That's when they arrived at the villa. They may have gotten a tour from the people there, showing them the rooms. They may have gotten menus for a private chef and other amenities that they could add on. And so that's when they got there. They started planning. Do we want to stay in? Do we want to go out? And more than likely, Shanquella and them wanted to stay in to drink, right? It is my opinion that as soon as they touched down and after this tour of the home, of the villa, they began drinking immediately. Someone brought a bottle, maybe a couple bottles. It looks like they were drinking either tequila, the white tequila, or Patron, something like that. I believe Patron is tequila anyway. But it looks like they may have been drinking some tequila. Mexico is famous for their tequila. So I don't know where they got the liquor from. I don't know if they brought it from the United States or if they purchased it in Mexico, but they were drinking clear. And typically that's going to be tequila, especially if you in Mexico. All right. Then I believe she spoke with her mom between 5 p.m. and 6 p.m. That's the evening, right? That's the evening. She let her know we plan to stay in. We're getting a private chef, and let her know what they plan to do. We're going to have tacos and drinks, and we're going to stay in. So I believe she spoke with her mom 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. Then in this picture right here, so she was drinking all day. All right. And the others may have too, but obviously she's the first one knocked out. So she was drinking more than the others, or she didn't eat nothing, or something happened where it hit her hardest. Right. So she was already asleep. She was taking a nap. She was knocked out at 8:45 p.m. on the first night. 8:45 p.m. on the first night. So remember that. Okay. After this story, Khalil woke her up. Hey, the private chef is here. We about to start eating. Wake up. You gonna sleep the whole time? What's going on with you? We got our first dead body. He woke her up after this, in my opinion. Okay. So let's continue. So before I press play, Khalil, I believe, woke her up around 8:45, right after this story that he took, because he had her phone, right? This is her phone. So he had her phone. So they were so close to the point where they could have each other phones. So she let him have access to her Instagram, right? Because you got to be signed in. I mean, if your phone is unlocked too. So her phone was unlocked, and Khalil's just so comfortable with just getting her phone and basically violating her privacy, or they had no boundaries with each other. Period. She didn't have no boundaries with him. Because I don't let people get my phone. I don't care who you are. You could be family. You could be anybody you want. I'm keeping my phone. That motherfucker gonna be unlocked. I got all the passcodes, the iris scan. Nobody getting in my damn phone. So they must have been that close to where Khalil was all up in her phone, all up on her IG, right? Without her even knowing. Okay. So during this time, I believe, and shout out to everybody on Facebook. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, make sure you like it on Facebook too. This is backed up, of course. It's going to be backed up on my computer as well. I believe Khalil woke her up after this and let her know the private chef was there. They were cooking and starting to make drinks. Okay. So let's continue this. Let's continue. Hold up. It's going to be on mute as well, because I want you to pay attention to the scenery, not what they're saying. And then she posted something about money management. So money was still on her mind, right? She still had money on her mind. Even when she's supposed to be chilling and relaxing, she has money on her mind, making money, money management, all this stuff, right? So she said money management is way more important than making money. Why would she randomly say that? Was somebody spending a whole bunch of money? Was somebody blowing money? Or was she blowing money? Right? Because this is an odd story. Y'all sitting up there supposed to have fun. Why are you talking about money management? So, okay, let's continue. Let's continue. And let me put that fair use up here. Okay, let's continue. So after that, she was up, right? He told her, look, we got a private chef. They here now. They here. Get up, girl. What you sleeping for? You got wasted already, girl. Get up. Okay, you've been sleeping for a few hours, maybe an hour or so, a little over an hour or so. Maybe two hours. Okay. So then she woke up. Khalil woke her up, said, the food's here. They cooking. Let's get it. Right? Okay, let's play. So you see the chef, she going straight to the drink. Look at that. Straight to the drinks. Right? All the drinks, right? Straight to the drinks. Now they're eating. So between 9 in my investigations, okay? Between 9 p.m. and 9:45, a chef was preparing the taco bar and drinks. As they were preparing it, they put it on the table for them to start eating, but they were still cooking other items. Okay. So as they were cooking this and finishing it up, they put it on the table for them to eat. So they're eating now. Some of them already started eating, others they haven't started eating yet. Okay. And then they take their first shot and toast to Dejanay's birthday. So let's continue. You will see that now. So she got a margarita right there. There go Elise, sitting next to Winter. There go Dejanay talking to the chef, it looks like. There's Malik and Khalil. Okay. She showed a quick snippet of the home. So you know that they're in that Villa Linda 32. Now she's showing you some fries. Okay. So I guess she was still hungry. So she looked like she has some fries with some barbecue sauce. Right? So this is where they take the toast. As you can see, Dejanay, she has the same blue suit on, right? The same blue one-piece suit on. So this was Friday night. They're all taking a toast. Dejanay got her phone on too, so she got a video of this too. Right? She got some videos, in my opinion, too. So they're taking a toast. Khalil is saying whatever he said, he's saying it. Okay. And again, it's music and other stuff, so I have to put it on mute. So this is when they're taking a toast to Dejanay's birthday. So the other people, they have double shots. I don't know if Shanquella already took her shot or she just drinking. She's the only one who didn't take a shot right here, it looks like. I don't know if she already took the shot or if the shot is, she took it after this. But if you see, everybody have a shot up and she has a margarita glass up. Okay, so that's already a little odd to me. Okay, everybody else took a shot. Now, around 10:45, in my opinion, again, these are not factual. This is from all the research I did last night, all the videos I've been doing. I do my research. It's from the timestamps. It's not conclusive. So this is just in my opinion. Around 10:45, they decided to play Charge It to the Game, which is a drinking game I told y'all about, right? I'm going to share my screen with you. This is the game they decided to play, Charge It to the Game. Charge It to the Game, drinking cards, right? That obviously is targeted towards Black men, it looks like, right? So this is the drinking game they decided to play. Charge It to the Game, drinking cards. So after dinner, around 10:45, they decided to play Charge It to the Game, drinking card game, and proceed to take double shots and get drunk. So they continued the drinking from the table, from eating dinner. They had drinks, margarita shots. Then they took it to a whole drinking card game. I believe Shanquella or Khalil bought this game. But something is telling me Shanquella did, because if you see where she reached for the cards at, it's right in her area where she was sitting at. So I think she bought this game. I think this was her idea to play this game. Okay. So just keep that in mind. Charge it to the game, okay? Charge it to the game. So this is targeted towards Black men, this game right here. So let's go ahead and continue. So that's what you see right here. And if you look closely, you can see hashtag Charge It to the Game on the bottom of the card. Okay, let's play. Okay, we gotta skip him, okay? Because you know what? I ain't got time. Give me a second. Now, that is not the full story. After this, because for some reason Gerald Jackson didn't share with you this video right here. This is the last two stories from this from her story from that day.
We do it down to it. Fuck those who don't do it how we do it, because we used to drink motherfucking
Drink.
one.
Winter, come on now.
David, you be working.
Deja, we know you weren't working on upper body when you was working out. Come on, let me see what you got, Winter.
3.
Winter, what is that? What a card at? Man, these people here.
Come on, Lise, grab a card.
So as you can see, she went and picked up the cards where she was sitting at. So that gives me the impression that was her idea. She brought the drinking card game and she opened it up, told them how to play, and those cards are where she was sitting at. Okay, that's just my theory. Now, if you can also see, Gerald Jackson did not share with you that last story. I wonder why. Again, it doesn't fit the narrative that they wasn't friends, right? Obviously, if they were not talking before, them drinks made them a little bit closer, right? Them drinks made them a little bit more friendly. Because as you can see, they're smiling, laughing, drinking together. Winter wasn't looking how she was looking in that room. I'm gonna tell you what happened. Stick with me and hit that like button as well. All right, because this is going to get dark. It's going to get dark. So they, like I said, I'm gonna give you the timeline again. They arrive between 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Check-in is at 3 p.m. Between 5 p.m. and 6 p.m., Salamandra, I'm assuming 5 and 6, that's the evening, right? Because once you get to 7, that's nighttime, right? So between 5 and 6, she spoke with her mother and let them know the plans, right? Because they already had planned a chef. We're going to stay in. We're going to drink. We're going to play this drinking game. Then she relayed that all to her mama. All right. Then between 7 p.m. and 8:45 p.m., she was drinking, and she ended up taking a nap on that hammock, right? And that's what we saw. And I'm gonna share with y'all some screenshots here, okay? Give me a second here. So let me share with y'all this really quick. It's gonna all make sense, hopefully. Okay, so this is the card. This is a screenshot of what I took. Okay, let me make this a little bigger for y'all. 8:40. There's a timestamp. So she was drinking. This is a flask, right? She got liquor in that flask. Deja's 26, Cabo, San Lucas, Mexico, 2022. So she's drinking out of this flask already, right? At 8:40. Then what happened? 8:45, she knocked out. She in the hammock. She was drinking so much that she had to go to sleep in the hammock at 8:45, literally 5 minutes after. So that tells me she was drinking all day. She was drinking all day. That's the only way for you to be knocked out, in my opinion, is if you're drinking all day, from when you're on the plane to when you first landed, all day, right? And thank you, Auntie Mani, for your super sticker. Appreciate your support. Okay. All right. And I'm going to get to the comments. I just want to stay focused here. So she has a flask, right? So she's drinking out of this flask. And now she's showing y'all the flask is custom made. Deja's 26, Cabo San Lucas, Mexico, right? 8:40 p.m. What happens after that? 8:45. Khalil got her phone. 8:45. Khalil got her phone. So she was so drunk, she left her phone somewhere public, right? And she left it unlocked. She had to leave it unlocked for Khalil to even get her phone and to be on Instagram doing a story, right? So 8:45, she's so drunk that she's knocked out in this hammock that early. That early, right? Okay, and let's get these likes up first before I continue. I'm not putting in this work for nothing, man. Let's get those likes up. Let's get it to 200. It's 170 people, 358 people watching. Unacceptable, period, point blank. We'll continue when those likes are up. That's where we'll continue. Let's look at the chat here. Okay, who did I miss? D said, thank you, Karizma. I said the same thing. I have guy friends and I have never given them my passcode. Exactly. So that tells me that she was so drunk. She got drunk in the morning. So that tells me that she may be a functioning alcoholic. You can drink in the morning. You drink when you wake up. I've known people like that, drinking Hennessy first thing in the morning, like it's some cereal or like it's some breakfast. Drinking Hennessy first thing in the morning. Got a bottle of Hennessy right by them. I've seen it before. So functioning alcoholics, they could drink in a day, they could drink in the night, they could drink in the evening. They don't have no time limit. You know how typically you wait until a certain time to drink? Okay, I'm gonna wait until 5, right? When I get off work. No, these people, they wake up in the morning drinking. They got a morning drink. They got a coffee drink. They got a mimosa for breakfast. Any type of liquor, anything that has liquor in it, they got that drink, right? For any time of day, right? And I think Shanquella was like that. I think that she didn't want to be a nurse. I think that was too boring for her, right? So she decided to braid hair and mess with these hood dudes after going to school for 4 years and graduating and not doing nothing with her, with what she majored in. And unfortunately, a lot of college people do that. They go to school, they major in something, they parents spend all this money for them to get a job in what they majored in. They don't ever get a job in what they majored in. Their degree is useless, or they don't want to do it, or they change their mind. And they wasted 4 years of college. They wasted their parents' money and not even using what they earned, that degree, and using that degree in nothing. Oh, matter of fact, I want to braid hair now. What? If you wanted to just braid hair, then why go to Winston-Salem University for 4 years? And there's nothing wrong with braiding hair. I'm just trying to show y'all the irony in this, right? She went to school for nursing and business. You would think that nursing is a lucrative career. It's hard as hell, but it's a lucrative career, right? It demands a lot from you, but it's a lucrative career, right? And when you think of a nurse, a good nurse, they got good reputations. That's a good thing to help people. That's a good thing to help the sick, right? That's a good thing. She didn't want that life. She wanted to be with a thug, and she wanted to braid hair, live that hood life, right? I want to do what I want to do. And if you recall, Bernard, in one of the interviews that he did with the Griot, let's get to 200 likes. I'm waiting for y'all. Then we're going to continue. In an interview that he did with the Griot, he was talking about how she came to him and said she wanted to braid hair. She came to him and said that she wanted to braid hair. And then he said something to the effect of, well, if that's what you want to do, if you can make a living off that, then go and do it. That's what he said. If you can make a living off that, then go and do it. So she just neglected her nursing, because that's what she majored in. She majored in nursing and business, according to Winston-Salem University's website. They confirmed that. She majored in nursing and she majored in business. So she didn't want to do that, right? She wanted to live life her way. She wanted to do her own thing. And she didn't care what nobody had to say about it. Not family, not friends, nothing. She wanted to be like that IG model type of thing, right? And I think she got a BBL also. Okay, that'll be for another video. That'll be for another video. But let's go ahead and get to 200 plus likes. It's 384 people in here. If you don't like the content, you can leave. You don't gotta like, you can leave as well. Period, point blank. Because I'm not going to continue until these likes are where they at. So let me look at the comments here. Good morning, Mrs. Matthews. Good morning and welcome. McClure, good morning and welcome. Akadi Taro, welcome. I don't know. Like I said, I think they were more than friends. I think she slept with Khalil. In my opinion, I think she slept with Khalil. Because the other guy she called best friend, he called her best friend, and they obviously slept together, holding hands, traveling together. So she had a habit, in my opinion, of calling these guys, and they had a habit of calling her best friend when they did everything but a friendship. You know what I'm saying? Friends with benefits. This is my best friend. I think they had a relationship, but didn't put a name on it. I think they were involved. They were romantically involved. In my opinion, they were romantically involved. Okay, let's get to 230. 383 people in here. Somebody's not liking the video. Okay, somebody's not liking the video. The likes help us get in the algorithm for other people to enjoy this content. So I'll wait. I'm not putting in this work for nothing. Nobody else is putting in this work every day. Period, point blank. I don't care how you flip it, turn it. Nobody's more consistent with me when it comes to this. Period. So I don't know if he knew her password or if she just left her phone unlocked because she got drunk. Her phone, obviously her phone wasn't with her, so she had to leave her phone somewhere for him to pick it up. And that's when he went and recorded her knocked out in the hammock. We got our first body, right? First one gone, first one knocked out, y'all. We got our first dead body. Look at her. Drunk and knocked out already, y'all. Drunk and knocked out already in the hammock before 9 o'clock. You already drunk, right? You already knocked out. Let's see what else y'all talking about. Thank you, Letitia. Appreciate you. Say your channel is truth, period. I'm going to break it down. I'm definitely going to break it down, okay? He said, did they bury the real Shanquella? Look, I have no idea. I didn't see the body. I don't know. I have no idea. They a little sloppy in Mexico, it looked like. And a whole bunch of people died that weekend. So you never know. You never know. But I guess if the dad could identify the body, then he should know his own daughter, right? He should know his own daughter, even though she was stuffed with something. Because after the autopsy, all your organs, did they take some organs and stuff? Then they stuff you with something after they do that autopsy. Because the autopsy splits you wide open. The autopsy is like you having surgery. It splits you, cuts you wide open. So I don't know if she was stuffed with something and then sent back, or anything could have happened, honestly. Body could have been tampered with, allegedly. You never know. You said tequila is strong, straight sugar, and consuming too much sugar in one setting. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not far-fetched to think that she died from alcohol poisoning, because I believe alcohol poisoning was involved in this too. So just like the fight was real, the alcohol poisoning was real too. She damn sure drank, right? All they need to do is find out who bought the drinking game, who bought the liquor. Okay, we're going to get into that. We're going to definitely get into that. That's all the FBI. That's why the FBI is doing an ongoing investigation. That's why they're not even talking to the parents no more. Right? You said, Mary said, Gerald said on his live that someone sent him the fight video. He then said he called the dad for permission to post the video. Also stated that that's not Shanquella laying down on the floor. What person laying down on the floor? In the fight video? Let me know what you said, what you mean by that. Because I think we all know that she's not laying on the floor. Right? Because she was basically slammed to the floor. She was swung to the floor. So if you're talking about the other person who was sitting there on the floor recording, or just clarify what you exactly talking about. Okay. But my question is, why didn't the mom and the sister let the dad know about the fighting video if they had it before Gerald even reached out to them? So they already seen the video. They already knew of the video, but they did not let the father know. Why? Why did Gerald, a complete stranger, have to let the father know? Because they weren't talking to him. He was X'd out of the family, right? After separating from the mama, in my opinion, he was X'd out the family, excommunicated, right? It's all his fault. I don't know their relationship. I don't know if he cheated. I don't know their relationship. I can just go by what I think. So we have 217 likes, still not enough, so we still won't continue. We could talk all day. We could talk all day. We going on a whole hour. However long y'all want to just talk, that's how long we're going to talk. Because if you don't contribute to the channel, you shouldn't be here watching. Period. You said, is that 8:45 our time or Mexican time? What do you think? If they're in Mexico and they're on Instagram, what do you think? I'm going to let you answer your own question. Because to me, that's a silly question. What time you think it is if they're in Mexico? Let's see. He said, oh my God, they closed the damn casket. Allegedly, you said, saw a photo of open casket from waist up. Sister said family was going to do a closed casket, but changed their mind. Photo on a funeral video. I haven't seen that. So yeah, I'll have to check and see because I haven't seen it. I have not seen that one. He said probably that girl didn't show up. Happy New Year, Angela. Welcome. He said, love your view on this story and thanks for sharing. Absolutely. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching and contributing to the live chat. Okay. So you said, I really enjoyed your video last night and I'm back, Karizma. Hey, welcome, Akadi. Glad to see you back. You said, that's a damn shame. You go, girl. You work hard. Absolutely. Absolutely. This is not just me coming on here and running my mouth. I actually have my research. I got my receipts lined up. But if people are not appreciating the content, then I'm not going to continue doing this content. I could just put it on members only for those who are contributing to the channel and not the public who's just watching and not doing anything to contribute. Period, point blank. Welcome, Libra Rising. Welcome. Hello. Michael, hello. Lady Sugar said, please hit the like button. Yeah. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. And this is why some of these videos going to go on members only, because I think my members deserve to see these videos. You know, YouTube is free, but it ain't free to be on YouTube. Everything costs. Everything costs for the content creator, especially if you want to have good audio, a good streaming service, everything costs. This is not free for us. Period, point blank. Free for you, not for us. So let's see where we are. We have 234. Okay, I guess we can start with that. That's still a little chummy, considering it's almost 400 people, but we'll start back with that. Okay. So again, I'm gonna just run this down really quick for people who are just joining. I believe they arrived between 3 and 4 p.m. and immediately began drinking, or at least Shanquella did. Between 5 p.m. and 6 p.m., she spoke with her mom, right? Because they already planned when they got there, after getting the tour of the villa, getting the menu for a private chef, all the other options, right? And mind you, this stuff was already paid. They can add on extra things, but the villa was already paid for. So they arrived 3 to 4 p.m. They discussed, oh, should we stay in, stay out? What are we going to do? And they decided that they're going to stay in, have a private chef to cook, right? Instead of going out to a restaurant, we're going to just have a private chef, cook, and drink. We're going to chill, right? We're going to just chill on Friday. So then she let her mom know around 5 to 6 p.m. what they were going to do. Everything that I just said to you, we're going to have a private chef. We're going to stay in. We're drinking this, that, and the other. Then she was still drinking, right? She was still drinking throughout the day into the evening. So between 7 p.m. and 8:45 p.m. Or I'll say 8:40 because this is 8:45. Her knocked out. Between 7 and 8:40, 7 p.m. and 8:40, she was drinking and then she knocked out. She KO'd. Right? She knocked out. Now, this is the picture you're seeing her in the hammock. She left her phone somewhere open because Khalil got her phone, because this is her story. It's Quila. So obviously, if she's in the hammock, she's not recording this. Then he put team no sleep. So she was the only one sleep because he said we got our first body. So she was the only one knocked out. So she was drinking tough. She had the Laura right here, the flask with liquor in it. She probably drank that whole thing, right? Deja's 26. This is the flask, 8:40. Look at that. So she was still up at 8:40. So she must have downed this flask, right? Downed this flask. This is pure alcohol up in here. This woman was a drinker. This young woman drank. So 8:40, just 5 minutes before you see her in the hammock, she's drinking. She's showing you she's drinking. Right? So we can assume, we can conclude that she was drinking heavy. Right? Drinking all day, all into the evening. She the first one knocked out, 8:45. Just 5 minutes earlier, she was up. So she must have knocked out, walked to her room, right outside her room, opened that sliding door and got in that hammock, left her phone all open. So Khalil took her phone. He started recording. He put hashtag team no sleep and the timestamp 8:45. Just like the 5 minutes before, she put the timestamp. She was knocked out 5 minutes after, 8:45 in the hammock. And Khalil got her phone unlocked. Okay, unlocked. Okay, so after this, Khalil woke her up and said, hey, the chef is here. They cooking, they prepared everything. Girl, get up. Why you sleep? We about to have fun. We ain't done yet. We just getting started, right? So he woke her up after this. So where's that one? Give me a second. We're gonna get into all this. So let me put some more of the screenshots up, okay? Give me one quick second. So we're done with the video. I already showed y'all the video. Let me put some more screenshots up. All right, and while I do that, I'm gonna play this video for y'all.
Down to it. Fuck those who don't do it how we do it, because we used to drink motherfucking
Drink!
One.
Winter, come on now.
David, you be working.
Deja, we know you weren't working on upper body when you was working out. Come on, let me see what you got, Winter.
3.
Winter, what is that? What a card at? Man, these people here.
Come on, Lisa, grab a card. We do it. Down to it. Fuck those who don't do it how we do it, because we used to drink motherfucking
Drink!
One.
Winter, come on now.
David, you be working.
Deja, we know you weren't working on upper body when you was working out. Come on, let me see what you got, Winter.
3.
Winter, what is that? What a card at? Man, these people here.
Come on, Lisa, grab a card. We do it. Down to it. Fuck those who don't do it how we do it, because we used to drink motherfucking
Drink!
One.
Winter, come on now.
David, you be working.
Deja, We know you weren't working on upper body when you was working out. Come on, let me see what you got, Winston. Winston, what is that? What a card at? Man, these people here.
Come on, Elise, grab a card.
Okay. And if you hear at the very end, it sounds, I don't know Khalil's voice, but it sounds like a male. I'm just assuming Khalil says, come on, Elise, grab a card. So in my opinion, Elise wasn't a big drinker like that. You don't see her, you don't hear her, you don't see her, you don't see Malik. I don't know if Malik has something with Elise and they may have went to a room or something. I don't know. I'm just assuming. You don't really see in these videos, you don't see Malik and you don't see Elise when they're drinking and stuff. So possibly they were in a different room doing something else, in my opinion. So let me put this back on the screen really quick. Okay. So again, around 8:40, she was still drinking. She put a timestamp right there, 8:40 p.m. She got the flask. She's drinking. She was drinking all day to have knocked out 5 minutes later in the hammock. Right? Left her phone somewhere. Khalil got her phone. He woke her up after this, in my opinion. Right? I don't got a picture of the tacos. Let me see. Here they go. I had to put these in order because the way Gerald showed it, it was out of order. Okay? Because the skinny dipping, that came after the drinking game. That came after. So she did that late at night. So you know the video when they where she said, "You hoes not naked yet?" She was drunk. That was after the drinking game, in my opinion. Okay. So he tells her that the chef is here, we're cooking, they got more drinks. So she knocked out from drinking. She wakes up and then proceeds to continue drinking and eating food. Right? She says it right here, taco bar night, private chef. Private chef. Taco bar night, private chef. Right? Then she had fries, like I shared with y'all in the video. She had some fries. Then she randomly put money management, still thinking about money, is way more important than making money. That was random, okay? I don't know why she put that. That was random. So this is, again, a picture of the chef still cooking tacos. They were still cooking, putting food on the table, still cooking, right? I showed y'all this. This before they started eating. So I got to put some of these in order. But like I said, Gerald, that all of them was not in order. That's what made it so hard to put all this together. Okay. So she woke up from out the hammock after being drunk and knocking out just 5 minutes after drinking liquor in this flask. She was knocked out. As you can see, 8:40. She was knocked out 8:45. Left her phone open, left her phone, whatever. Khalil got her phone, started recording her, put the hashtag team no sleep, body, body, body. That's when he said, we got our first dead body. We got our first body. She was the first one out. First one drunk and out. Away from the group, right? He woke her up, let her know they cooking and stuff. So she got up, got her phone, took her phone from him, and then started recording what was going on, the private chef and the drinks, right? Then they started eating. They toast, right? So 9 p.m. to 9:45, the chef was preparing the food, the taco bar, the drinks for the guests. And they had their first shot and toast to Dejanay's birthday. And they started eating and drinking some more. As you can see, they took shots. She was drinking a margarita. I don't know if she took her shot before taking the toast with them. I have no idea. It seemed like she was just doing her own thing. And in my opinion, I feel like she wasn't respecting the birthday girl. I think she was trying to get attention. Like she was the one. Do you have somebody in your family, they won't always want the attention? They always got to be the center of attention, even if it's your birthday. Even if some good news about you, but they got to steal the attention. For some reason, I think Shanquella was like that. In my opinion, I think she was like that. I think she was, look at me, and not respecting that it was not her birthday. It was Dejanay's birthday. So I think she kept stealing the spotlight from her. like this competitive type of thing, in my opinion. Okay. And I think that Khalil had some sort of relationship with Dejanay. So this is what a competition, fighting for Khalil's attention. Look at me, Khalil. Stop paying attention to her. I'm your best friend. This type of energy. This is my best friend, right? So if she would have saw Khalil and Dejanay talking or something, she got an issue with that. That's my best friend. They get so possessive over people you sleep with. You get possessive over them, even though you're not together. In my opinion. So after this, right, they're eating tacos. They take a shot. She gets some fries. She eating fries, so she eating some more. Right, and sometimes when you drink a lot too, you wake up and you're hungry, right? You still want to eat and drink, eat and drink. That's what they were doing. Okay. Again, taco bar. Okay. And that's going to come later. Now, let me get off of these pictures because I got so many pictures. So bear with me and hit the like button. I'm not going to be putting those pictures back up. So hopefully you was paying attention. All right. So let's see. Let me bring up some more screenshots here. Let's see. Okay, let me bring up what she was drinking because it was margarita. She probably already took a shot. Okay, let's see. Okay, yep. Bear with me. It's a whole lot of screenshots that I had to put together. And make sure you hit that like button while we're waiting here. Okay. Get the next set of screenshots because I'm going to prove something to y'all today. I think Dejanay invited Khalil, but she did not invite Shanquella at all. In my opinion, she did not invite Shanquella. Khalil did. Okay, and then let me put this. I'm not going to share with you every single screenshot because it'll be redundant. Okay, so make sure you hit the replay if you're just tuning in because I'm not going to be sharing these more than a few times. Almost done. Bear with me. Okay. All right. So let's pick up where we left off. This is her drink, right? So she had a margarita and some shots, right? They partying, they drinking, this, that, and the other. Let's get these likes to 300 before we continue. I don't think so. 467 people. You got me effed up. Let's get these likes up. Let's get these likes up or we're going to shut this down, put it on members only, everything. Period. So once these likes come up to 300, then that's when we'll continue. If not, I'll share the rest with my members only, period, point blank. And if you think I won't, you don't know me. I will end this live right now and go right to members only live and share the rest of this. So we know Nazir was not there. This is Friday night, right? Nazir was not there Friday night. Allegedly. Right? His plane, he showed his ticket. He came the next day. He came on Saturday after everything happened. So he wasn't here. Otherwise, we would have saw him in the video. Because he said he drink and smoke too. So he would have damn sure been in the video. So the voice we hearing, it sounds like it could be Khalil's. I don't know how Malik's voice sound, but I'm just assuming that's Khalil. So Khalil knew, in my opinion, he knew Dejanay and he knew Winter from college. But they didn't have that same relationship with Shanquella. So she was just like a +1 type of thing. Let's see. I think the dad said that she did drink. I don't remember him saying she wasn't a drinker. But if he did say that, he was making her look good because she damn sure drank a lot. You said all these assets going to the family. Absolutely. I'm sharing with y'all what I believe happened in a timeline of what I believe happened. Nobody else broke it down like this. That's why it's 460 people in here. Good morning, the Pimptress. Good morning. Let's see. I never liked the pick they chose for her death, like a ritual humiliation. Why the hair and nakedness for the funeral, though? You gonna have to ask the family that. You said, why is he always interviewed in his car? Not trying to be funny. He was interviewed in his home too. They was interviewed at the news station. Maybe he has somewhere to be. You know, I don't know. But I did see him interview at the news station in the Masonic Lodge, the alleged Masonic Lodge, in his car and what looks to be at his home because he's a home owner for my research. He has a Benz and he owns a home. So he has money from his truck driving to afford that. And more than likely, he was providing that money, a lot of that money to Shanquella too. I think he was the money bag. So that's why Shanquella was able to get a lot of things, go to school. He paid for her to go to school. So she was getting a lot of benefits from her father that the mother and the half sister wasn't getting. Supreme L, welcome. Said, greetings, Karizma. Keep up the good work, sis. Thank you so much. You said, I went to college when it was cheap. Hey, yeah, times is hard. It's going to keep on rising too. And unfortunately, a lot of people don't even use their degrees. You make more money with a trade, it seems. Let's see. Yeah, functioning alcoholic. That's what I think she was, a functioning alcoholic. Drank, right? Drinking. That was what she was known for. She the party girl, right? Life of the party. She got a bottle. Who bringing a drink? Shanquella. Right? And I can almost guarantee that she brought the drinking game too. That had to be her idea, in my opinion. Welcome, Charzay. Welcome. And thank you so much for being a member. Appreciate you. Right. You said, what does Linda mean in Spanish? That's the villa's name. That's just a name. Linda is just a name. That's not no Spanish word. That's a female name. They named the villas. Villa Linda. Good morning, Dottie D. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Carly, welcome. You said hi, all watching from the start. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. You said, and the number 23 on that guy's jersey, they were in Villa 32, 23 in reverse. Other than Jordan, who has 23 in the NBA. I'm not a sportsnista to know that stuff or off the cuff. I don't know. Mondi, that yeah, she should have never did that TikTok video for real. That she should have never did that TikTok video. I have no idea what that was about. You know, I have no idea what that TikTok video was about other than her happy and celebrating to me. I still don't understand it. I really don't. And then to choose that song, you know what I mean? Lights, camera, action. Like you an actor, right? Like lights, camera, action. They're gonna be here. They all gonna be at this rally. The news, the cameras, the lights. Let's get it. On my way to the rally, y'all. Get your cameras out. Right? Get your cameras out. On the way to the rally. Sick. I don't care what nobody say. That something off with that. You dancing like that on the day of the rally, right? Everybody pouring their heart out. They ain't even a part of the family. Kevin Moore, thank you so much for your super chat. Definitely appreciate you and your contribution to the channel. Thank you so much. Yeah. Linda is just a name, a Spanish name. So that's just like a beautiful villa, right? Villa Linda. Villa Linda. That's just a name. It's bonita. That's beautiful, isn't it? Pretty, beautiful. You said Linda is beautiful, pretty. Right? It was a beautiful villa, right? So let's see where these likes are really quick, and then I'll continue, y'all. Okay, we almost at 300. We're almost there. And shout out to everybody who hit the like button. We got 447 people in here. Half are haters. Half will copy my receipts and don't give credit. I don't need your credit. They know where it came from. Period. You said, Beverly, it was said that they spent money on traveling and shopping, and dad bought a new car. The loans occurred. Yeah. I wonder if that he bought that Benz in 2021. Everybody had a Benz. Shanquella had a Benz, that yellow Benz. Yeah, she had a yellow Benz. So that's not what you're supposed to be doing with that money. Them PPP loans, that's not what you're supposed to be doing. Traveling and buying name brand. That's not what you're supposed to be doing. That's that ghetto shit that happened in the hood. Period. Real people, real businesses, they did not spend their money on that. They reinvested it in their businesses. They actually paid their employees, which the money was for, to help struggling business. People started businesses with these PPP loans. You're supposed to already have a business established. I think it was for 2 or more years. Again, we don't know when she started this business. We don't know when these businesses popped up. It could have popped up in 2021, because I see her make no mention of those businesses before 2020 on her Facebook, and no post or nothing. All her posts came from 2021 to 2022. Period. Period. You said Villa Vista Alamar is the new villa name that they put on Cabo Villas. I'll have to look into that. But it's still Villa Linda 32 on other websites where you can rent out the place. You said when I look at the timestamps, it says 8:45. No, that she was in the hammock at 8:45, not 9:45. When in the hammock at 8:45, when they're at the table, 9:45. So they started that game, in my opinion, around 10:45, an hour later, maybe. They decided to charge it to the game, drinking game. Okay, so we had 3:03. All right. And we know the rest are haters. So let's continue. I appreciate everybody hitting the like button and contributing to the channel for free. And shout out to everybody who contribute monetarily to the channel. Okay. So this is her drink. This is what she was drinking, one of her drinks. So mind you, I showed you the flask. She was drinking all day, in my opinion. As soon as they touched down, she started drinking. Probably was drinking on the plane, right? Ordering drinks on the plane, drinking all day. Because to knock out 5 minutes after you do a story at 8:40, then you're knocked out in that hammock at 8:45 p.m., you've been drinking all damn day, and that shit just hit you, right? So then, like I said, let me just start over really quick. Arrived between 3 p.m. to 4 p.m., in my opinion. She spoke with her mom between 5 and 6. She took a nap on that hammock after drinking. So I'm going to say between 7 p.m. and 8:40, she was drinking, and then she KO'd. She knocked out. 8:45, Khalil got her phone. Hashtag no sleep. You see her knocked out in the hammock. He woke her up after that. Khalil woke her up, okay, and around 8:45, and let her know that the private chef was there and they were cooking and making drinks and to get up, right? You killing the party. You had somebody birthday party and you the one drunk, you the one sleeping, you had somebody whole birthday party weekend, right? So that could have rubbed Dejanay the wrong way. It really could have. It could have rubbed the birthday girl the wrong way. You're supposed to be helping me celebrate my birthday, but you acting like it's your birthday, drinking, get it KO'd before everybody. You know, you're not mingling with the girls. You just stuck on Khalil's hip. If you're going to be somewhere, you're going to be invited somewhere. If he invited you, you're supposed to be mingling around, getting to know people, showing yourself friendly and outgoing, you know, and getting to know them people. Even if you didn't know them, Khalil invited you. I don't know if Deja invited her. If you invited to somebody else's birthday party, you need to be showing respect. You need to be friendly and mingling with them people. But she was out here getting drunk already. So she knocked out on the hammock, 8:45, right? He wake her up. Hey, get up, man. Like this Dejanay party, get up. We didn't even take a toast. We ain't even eat yet, right? So he woke her up, in my opinion. So around 9 p.m. to 9:45, the chef is preparing the food. She's up. She start showing these pictures, right? Showing a picture of the food, of her drinking. And as you can see, this is Elise, right? I had to take some still shots. This is Khalees. So whoever recorded this, remember, they recorded this after the fact, the day after. So whoever it was knew she already died, in my opinion. And they went back and recorded this because it says 21 hours up here or 23 hours up here. So before the story disappeared, somebody went back, and as you can see, they recorded it at 10:38 at night. Okay. So we see from the still shots, right, that when they were at the table, this is Elise. This is the same outfit they had on when she said, "You hoes ain't naked yet," right? That's Elise, in my opinion. So drinking, you see Elise right here. I think she went to get, like I said, a soda, a Coke, and then she came back to the table. So I don't think Elise was a drinker like that. I think she was watching herself. She may have taken a few shots, but she knew her limits. She wasn't about to, get all pissy drunk and stuff. She knew her limits. So that's Elise right there. And she's walking to sit next to Winter, right? There go Winter. Right there. half braids, half down. Here go Dejanay talking to the chef or the coordinator, right, of the food and stuff. She telling them what she want, what other drinks she want or whatever. They're eating, right? Some of them already eating a salad, waiting on the other food, right? This is when they started eating and taking the toast. So Elise walks over and she sits next to Winter. Then they take a toast, right? 9:54. Do you see that? Let me move my banner. 9:54 p.m. You see it? 9:54. They take a toast before they dig in, right? Some of them already was eating or whatever, but as you can see, it's platters that's still full. So they wasn't eating. They didn't dive in yet. This is right before they started eating their tacos and stuff. They may have been eating some salad or whatever, little hors d'oeuvres or whatever. But this is them taking a toast. Dejanay recording. She's recording. Winter's right here. Elise is right here. On this side is Malik and then Khalil. And then she's sitting right here. Okay? With a margarita in her hand. Everybody else got a shot. She got a margarita. Okay? 9:54. So they started eating at 9:54, obviously, right? 9:54. They took the shots. Khalil made the toast. Khalil taking videos too. So all of them got some footage. If they were all on IG and they were all recording, they got footage of this whole thing. 9:54 p.m. Right? Looks like he got a little drink with some type. They ordered their own drinks. It looks like they chose from the menu what drinks they wanted. Shanquella got a margarita. Looks like he got some sort of mixed drink right here. Okay? And Deja is taking a shot. Of course, it's her birthday. And this to prove that Elise is still 9:54, right? This is to prove that Elise sat next to Winter. They're taking shots. Okay? There's Winter. There's Elise. The kitchen's right here. There's another balcony right here, or patio, right? And they already made their plates and things like that, the taco bar or whatever. Okay, so let's continue. Then, so I would say, so we know that this is 9:54, they were still eating. So I'll give it about an hour. About 10:54, 11 o'clock to 11:45, they started playing the drinking game. They continued the drinking. Then they started to play the drinking game, charge it to the game. The card says all players, it says send hate mail, a mean text, a DM, or tag somebody who didn't make it. And then she tagged Joya Elise, but she didn't put nothing. She didn't even follow the card. She just tagged her. Right? The card says send hate mail, send something mean. She didn't send nothing mean. She just tagged Joya Elise, which means Joya Elise was supposed to go, but she didn't. In my opinion, that's what that means to me. Right? So then, again, around 11:45, Shanquella, in my opinion, suggests that they all, I messed up. Around 11 to 11:45, they decided to play Charge It to the Game drinking card game, and then proceeded to take double shots and get even more drunk. So not only was Shanquella drinking the entire day, she was drinking the entire night. In my opinion, she's drinking the entire night. Okay, so that's the card game. She's playing the card game, obviously. Now, one of the cards say to do something, do 10 push-ups or take a double shot or something like that. As you can see, Winter, what do you see? Them nails. You see them nails, right? The same nails in the fighting video. Right here. The white nails, the same nails in the fighting video of the person recording the fight, to the right of whoever recorded, I guess Malik. So in my opinion, that was her to the right of Malik, who was recording. and Khalil was to Malik's left. Those are the nails right there. Right there. And she had on the same outfit as when she walked in the room. Remember Shanquella walked in the room? You hoes not naked yet? This was that night. This was after the drinking game, right? So everybody buddy, because they drunk. Everybody buddy. That's Winter trying to do some push-ups. Right? She recording them. Then that's Deja trying to do some push-ups. Right? So Deja and her was on the same team. And Khalil, in my opinion, Deja and Winter was on the same team because this car game, you got teams. And Khalil and Shanquella was on a different team. So this is Deja doing push-ups. Okay? And again, her body looks different in that fighting video. To me, it looks different. Even if it is her, it looks different. But we're going to get to that in a second. Okay? As you can see, Winter smiling. Right? You see the nails? Right there. Right. That's exactly what happened in this case. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. That's exactly what happened. This was a stupid drinking game. And this is how they fell out over this game. Over being drunk. In my opinion. Because they were cool. Look, she's smiling. They were cool. Right? And even if they wasn't in the beginning, they got cool during this game. That broke the ice. Right? That broke the ice. You see Winter smiling, right? You see all them smiling and laughing and stuff. So it wasn't no ill will here. It wasn't, everybody was drunk, having fun. Right? That's what I see. They playing a card game. Then she goes back, Shanquella goes back to the table, right? As you can see, their phones are on the table. I don't know what this is. I think I seen an ashtray, allegedly. The table's cleared up, as you can see. So this is after they ate, right? So she walks back to where she was sitting, and then she grabs another card. She grabs another card. So in my opinion, that's what tells me that she was the one who brought this card game out. She grabs another card. So they still drinking. She still want to drink. Drink all day, knocked out in the hammock, woke back up, ate, drank, and then they playing a drinking game. Okay? So stick with me. Let me bring up the rest of the screenshots because it's so much, okay? Make sure I hit that like button and shout out to everybody who have, okay? I won't be putting these receipts back up, so please pay attention. It's a lot of receipts here. It took a lot of time. Okay. So again, before I get into the other receipts, this is the game they were playing. Charge it to the game. Drinking cards, right? Targeted towards Black men. Right? Drinking cards. Disclaimer. This is their website. Disclaimer. By purchasing this game, you release charge it to the game from any and all liability related to or stemming from any gameplay. So off top, you can't blame them for what happened. Because once you purchase this, you already agree, as they said, you release charge it to the game from any and all liability related to or stemming from any gameplay, including from any action, inaction, or use of the game by any player, and you and all the players further release charge it to the game from any claims or actions of any kind resulting from any gameplay. They sure made sure their ass was covered, right? Because they already knew when people drunk, they act a fool. And the first thing they're going to blame it on is the game. So they already have a disclaimer. You can't blame us for nothing that take place. We don't care what happened after this game. You can't blame us. You can't charge it to the game. Yep. You further acknowledge that if consuming alcoholic beverages, you further acknowledge that if consuming alcoholic beverages when playing this game, that you are at least 21 years of age and that you will play responsibly. Alcohol consumption is not required. So you could play this game with non-alcoholic beverages. That wasn't required. It wasn't required for them to be drinking, taking double shots. So that's why they have this whole disclaimer. Basically, if you niggas choose to drink and play this goddamn game, you niggas is not gonna blame it on us. Because you niggas is supposed to be adults and you supposed to be drinking and using your mind responsibly. And guess what? Alcohol consumption is not required. So that was your choice. So off top, they're not liable for a goddamn thing. They ain't liable for a goddamn thing. Right? So how to play? Rules. Shuffle. Take turns drawing a card from the deck. Some cards are specifically for the person who draws the card, while others are for the entire group to interact. Vote cards. So they have some vote cards, right? After the card is read aloud, players will vote on their answer by a show of hands. The team with the lowest amount of votes loses. If there is a tie, everyone loses. Make a rule cards, right? Rules stay in place until replaced by another rule or the end of the game. How to win. Enjoy yourself and your company. This game is designed for everyone to have a great time, and the only losers are the party poopers. So we know that there were teams and there were cards that specifically was for the person who drew the card. Other cards, like vote cards, was for the team to interact. Make a rule card. Anybody can make any type of rule. So how we know they didn't make a rule? Okay, if you lose, you got to fight. You got to fight if you lose. How we know somebody to make up that rule? If you're the first one knocked out, you got to fight. You got to fight if you... We don't know what type of rules they made. See, this is a dangerous game. This is a dangerous game, in my opinion. Because you got alcohol, you got all these different personalities, and you got them, they can make up rules, right? Talking mess. Not everybody can handle that mess talking. I know y'all got family members who just talk mess all the time, especially when they drink, they just talk mess. Sometimes it ain't even about the game. They just talk mess. They just a shit talker. Always talking shit. Right? So now let me share with you again the rest of the receipts. I just wanted to share with you that, okay? And the fact that this game definitely is targeting Black men, obviously. Right? So this is a guy drinking game, right? You don't see no ladies. And again, I told y'all that according to your body, the mass index, how much you weight, your body weight and stuff, men handle their liquor better because they don't get as drunk as women do. And that has everything to do with how we are built. Women get drunker faster. Look it up yourself. Men, they can drink a little more and for a little longer without getting faded. So in my opinion, this was targeted towards men, double shots, this shot. This is targeted more towards men, but specifically towards Black people. Okay. So now let me bring out the rest of the receipts really quick. Okay. And we're going to wrap it up. Okay. So they plan to drink a game, right? Then this is where her walking in the house. You hoes naked yet? Well, it don't take that long to get naked, right? Of course, she drunk. In my opinion, and from everything that I broke down to you already, Shanquella's drunk. She's drunker than the rest of them, right? She probably was the smallest person there, so she got drunk even quicker. Not to mention she was already knocked out drunk from earlier in the hammock. So she's a drinker, period. Right? She's a drinker. So they could have got tired of her. Honestly, they could have got tired of her. I'm just being real. I'm not justifying her death or what happened. I'm just being real. You know, sometimes people are annoying when they're drunk. All right. So it looks like Khalil left her too. Because Khalil was chilling with the other women. Right? Khalil was chilling with the other women. So in my opinion, she suggested that they go skinny dipping. She suggested that, in my opinion. She suggested that they all go skinny dipping after the drinking game. So this, in my opinion, this was around 12 a.m. to 1 a.m. where she's walking in the house. Okay, so let me get those screenshots up. Let's see. And I think she walked in there naked. I think she walked in there naked with a towel over her shoulders. And that's why they looked at her crazy like that, because they were just having fun drinking. And then she just kept drinking. She just didn't know how to stop, in my opinion. She just didn't know how to stop. And she wanted to keep on partying, keep on drinking. Everybody else was tired, about to go to sleep, right? They may have considered it. Oh, well, I will go, but I'm going to wear my bathing suit. I'm not going to go naked, but I'll wear my bathing suit. Right? That's what I'm getting from this. I'm not going to be naked, but I'll wear my bathing suit. So they went into Deja's room to talk about it. Do y'all want to go skinny dipping? Y'all good? I'm tired. Like this is enough for me. I'm already good. We didn't drink. You know, we didn't play this game. We didn't drink. We didn't eat. I'm tired. I don't even feel like doing that. And if I do go in the pool, I'm going to wear a bathing suit. This is what I'm getting from it, in my opinion. So around, let me see. I'll say around 12 o'clock, around 12 in the morning, they stopped with the drinking game. Everybody going to their room, seeing what Deja want to do because it's her birthday. But Shanquella want to do her own thing. Oh, let's go skinny dipping. Like it's her birthday or something. Let's do this. Let's do that. And instead of asking what Deja wants to do, what you want to do, girl? It's your birthday weekend. What you want to do next? It seems like she was doing her own thing in the house, in the villa. So, oh, let's go skinny dipping. Right? That's probably not even what they be doing. They probably don't even go skinny dipping. But that was Shanquella's suggestion for whatever reason. So then she starts walking in the house, right? This is when she's walking in the house. And I took a screenshot of this, her in the mirror, because I see a towel over her shoulders. I think she was naked. That's why she was going around and said, it don't take that long to get naked, hoes. Let's go skinny dipping. I'm still shit. I'm drunk as hell. I want to be naked, right? I sleep naked. I like getting naked. I like my body. Let's see who got the best body. Let's go skinny dipping. I'm going to one up all y'all with my body. Let's go. Right? In my opinion, some women are like that. Oh, let's do this because they know they got a better body or whatever. You know, they want to show off their body. Oh, I know I could one up her in this. Let's go skinny dipping, y'all. Right? It don't take that long to get naked. Let's see y'all bodies. Let's see what y'all working with compared to me. Let's see. Right? So I think around 12 a.m., Shanquella suggests that they all go skinny dipping, but no one was feeling that idea. Right? So they all went to Dejanay's room to see what she wanted to do, see what the birthday girl wanted to do, and decide if they wanted to go skinny dipping or even if they wanted to go swimming since it was real late. It was 12 a.m. Everybody drunk. You could drown. You know what I'm saying? That's dangerous. And plus, you around all females. Who want to get naked around all females unless that's your sexuality? Unless you're bisexual or a lesbian, What straight woman want to get naked in front of a lot of women? I don't. I know I don't do that. So either she done this before or she went both ways. Period. Or she wanted Khalil to see her body and wanted to one up them girls there. Let's see y'all naked. I don't see y'all naked. Don't take that long, right? She quick to get naked, right? In my opinion. So this is her going through the house, going through the villa. It don't take that long to get naked, ho. She got a towel over her shoulders, right? Walking through. It seemed like everybody went away from her. She was doing too much. She may have been doing too much, right? Nobody want to skinny dip. You doing too much. This is not your birthday. This is just my assumption. This is my opinion. It's not your birthday. Like, why don't you ask Dejanay what she want to do? She's the birthday girl. It's not your birthday. Period, point blank. Right? So they went to Dejanay room. What you want to do, girl? You want to go swimming? What you want to do? It's your birthday. So she walking in the house after getting naked and got a towel around her neck, right? Towel around her neck. She walking around. Where y'all at? As you can see a shadow right here. This Khalil. The door was closed. They were tired of her. Really. I think those women were tired of her. She was probably acting a fool, loud. She got drunk. She was the drunkest one there, in my opinion. They closed her off. They went to the room, talked privately. Look, she getting on my nerves. This is my birthday. She keep on taking the attention. She keep talking shit. She don't know me like that. We don't know her like that. Who does she think she is? Right? Stay hip and hip with Khalil. Khalil can't even go nowhere without you following him. See what he doing, right? Let's get naked. It don't take that long for you hoes to get naked, right? Then Khalil opens the door. Or he didn't even open it. He peeked. He peeked on the side, right? And allegedly, this is him. It looked like he got shorts on, sagging his goddamn pants, showing his ass, right? Showing all his ass and shit, right? No shirt on. And he was with Winter and all the girls. And again, I don't see Malik. So I don't know if Malik is quiet, if he just follows Dejanay. I don't know if Malik was in the room. I have not seen Malik at all in any of this footage. So I have no clue where he was or what he was doing. Okay, so I don't know. So she opens the door. She goes back there. It don't take them long to get naked, hoes. Where you at? Where you at, right? Then she walks in the room naked. I'm assuming she walks in the room naked. Mind you, this is after the drinking game. Everybody chilling. Deja is the birthday girl. There go Elise. There go Winter chilling on the bed. They trying to decide if they want to go swimming or not. What you want to do, Deja? She come in there butt naked with a towel over her shoulders, in my opinion. That's why they looked at her like that. And then she was all acting crazy, loud, blah, blah, blah. That's why they looked at her like that. Because just what, an hour ago, they were all having fun playing drinking games. So this is the same day, as you can see, they got the same fits on. This is the same night. This is around 12 in the morning. She still want to party like it's her birthday. Right? That's why they looking at her. She butt naked in that room. I truly believe she was butt ass naked. She walked in there butt ass naked. Drunk, walked in there butt ass naked. They looking at her like, this is an attention whore. She want all the attention. Like it's her birthday. Why are you naked coming in here? Right? You hoes ain't naked yet. She walk in there butt ass naked with a towel on. Allegedly. That's why they're looking at her like that. Because they wasn't looking at her like that before. Now, this is probably what pissed them off. This is probably what pissed Dejanay off. This is probably what pissed Dejanay off. Look, I'm tired of Shanquella, y'all. She getting too drunk. She doing too goddamn much, man. Y'all better tell her something, man. Khalil, talk to your girl. Tell she doing too much, yo. She walked in my room butt naked, really? In my opinion. That's why they looked at her like that. Then Deja, they close off. As you can see, she's standing like this at first, and then she closed off her. That's a close off. So they could have been talking about her. They could have been saying she getting on my nerves. She drinking too much. She doing way too much. I'm not feeling her. We ain't on the same vibe. They could have been talking mess about her. Khalil talked to her, yo. I don't know. We didn't invite you. Invited her. I didn't invite her. She acting wild. She acting crazy. Blah blah blah. So then she started talking about a bathing suit, right? Oh, we talking about a bathing suit. I'm not going skinny dipping. But let me see if I want to even wear one of my bathing suits for this. Let me see if I even want to wear my bathing suit if we just at the house. Do I really want to wear my best looking bathing suit? Or a mediocre one? Right? Then she pointed at her suitcase and all that, right? That could have been the pajamas that she wore, right? So. Then, I'm not done yet. Let me bring up the last receipts. They didn't want to go skinny dipping, so what did she do? She went all by herself, right? Let me get that up. She went all by herself, butt naked. So from there, what she did was still go anyway. Separated herself from the group. Didn't care about the birthday girl wishes. She went after that and went skinny dipping. Said, Khalil, come on, let's go. And Khalil's the one recording. Right? Butt naked. And then Boss Man Cash, that's Khalil. And Quila Long is still following Khalil on IG. This is his recording, and she just reposted it. And look on the bottom. It says, skinny dipping by myself was a ball. So they decided not to go skinny dipping. Oh, we good. Well, I'm going to still do it anyway by myself. Come on, Khalil. Come record me. Right? So this is the same night. This is after she went into the room. She went skinny dipping by herself. So the only question that remains is, was this what offended Dejanay, or did she do something else? Did Dejanay and Khalil have something going on? Did they sleep together before? How did the fight happen, right? So then I put around 12 a.m. to 1 a.m. And let me put that picture back on the screen really quick so you can have a visual. Right? This is what I put in my notes. Around 12 a.m. to 1 a.m., Shanquella and Khalil went skinny dipping, but Khalil didn't get in the water. You notice she's the only one in the water, right? You notice that, right? He records her in the pool naked while she twirls around for him. Right? This is for Khalil. This is a show for Khalil. Everybody drunk, everybody this and that. Oh, come on, Khalil, let's go. Right? Shanquella separates herself from the birthday girl in the group. And they didn't want to go skinny dipping. She said, well, F y'all, I'm still going to go all by myself. Not only that, I'm taking Khalil with me. So none of you hoes could flirt with him. None of you could do nothing. I'm taking Khalil right along with me. So Shanquella separates herself from the group, and so does Khalil from the birthday girl. Between 2 a.m. to 3 a.m., Khalil and Shanquella goes back inside, possibly drinking some more, possibly doing some other things romantically, in my opinion. You drunk, she butt naked. What you think gonna happen? What you think gonna happen? So it is my opinion that they did something. They went back in, did something. Okay, use your imagination. And then continued to drink. Believe it or not, was still drinking. The other women, they decided to get on their pajamas, take their wigs off. Whoever had a wig on, right? And that was only Dejanay. Get in their pajamas, and they probably went to sleep, or I don't know what they did after that. This is where it gets confusing for me. So I can only, again, this is just my timeline, okay? Between 2 a.m. and 3 a.m., Khalil and Shanquella go to her room and possibly play the drinking game again, with or without Dejanay and the rest of the group, and possibly did something intimate with Khalil. Around 4 a.m. to 7 a.m., Shanquella passed out and not feeling good. In my opinion, she not feeling good, right? All that liquor hitting her. She haven't went to sleep. She's been up all night, skinny dipping, this and that, doing all this stuff, right? Between 4 a.m. to 7 a.m. Around 7:15 a.m., right? So let's get this off the screen really quick. Let me bring up my other receipts. Hit that like button if you haven't. If you're enjoying this content, hit that like button. This takes a lot of work and energy from me. These videos be about 2 hours long. Okay, this is not easy. Let me bring up the receipts, right? Because then we get to the fight, right? Then we get to the morning. Now we're getting to the morning. And I showed y'all these receipts in my other video, but it's necessary for me to show you again. Okay, I showed you this in my red flag video, all the red flags we missed in the fighting video. So you can go see that entire breakdown if you just want a breakdown of the fight. Okay, so let me pull this up real quick. And then we're going to wrap it up, okay? Okay. So now we get to the morning, right? She didn't even go to sleep. She didn't even go to sleep. Whatever happened between that time, because again, we don't know the conversations that went down. We don't know if her and Khalil had a relationship. All we know is Shanquella possibly had got some D and took Khalil, the one that Dejanay was trying to get some D from, took him away from her, and then she went and slept with him, allegedly, in my opinion. So now Dejanay pissed. You didn't disrespect me this whole time. You got drunk and went to sleep in a hammock before everybody. It's my birthday, right? You walking around naked. You come in my room naked, right? Talk about skinny dipping. You take Khalil to go see your naked body, right? Out on the pool, right? You come back and then you have been sex with him on my birthday trip. Now I'm tired. I'm tired of your shit. I'm about to beat her ass. She didn't disrespect it. Now, again, I don't know what else happened between it. She could have said some stuff. Khalil could have went back and told Dejanay, oh yeah, she said you didn't want to go skinny dipping because you fat or something. You never know. You never know what the guys had involved. But now we know that Malik shows up during the fight. We didn't see him during any of the other time, but he seems to be the one recording the fight, right? And guess who's standing right there? Khalil. Probably didn't slept with the girl. Khalil was, if anybody was supposed to break anything up, you would think it was Khalil, the same person that Quila Long is following to this day on IG. Right? Because she didn't know everybody else like that. They weren't that close, in my opinion. So around 7:15 in the morning, because the sun rose at 7:23 a.m. I did my research. Do your own research. The sunrise was 7:23 in the morning. I already broke this video down. This is early in the morning. If this is Dejanay, that everything makes sense. She got on her pajamas because she didn't go skinny dipping, right? She got on a bonnet. If this is her. Now around 7:15, I don't know what happened, but Khalil, Winter, Dejanay, Malik, and Elise came to Shanquella room. So she must have told them, I'm about to beat her ass. I'm tired of her. She been disrespectful. She didn't effed Khalil, allegedly. I'm tired of her. I'm about to beat her ass. This is my birthday. Like, she didn't disrespect it. I didn't even invite her. So she was still drunk. She didn't even get the rest, right? She didn't get to sleep it off. She was drunk. Stomach probably hurting, turning, throwing up. That could still be true. Alcohol poisoning could still be a factor in this. We're not ruling nothing out. But the fight is also a factor. So she was drunk while she was fighting. So around 7:15, they all go to her room. Dejanay tell them, get your phones out. I'm about to beat her ass. Right? So then Dejanay go in there and she confront her. Something, blah, blah, blah. We don't know the conversation they had before that. We just know that they started recording once they started fighting. Dejanay said okay. Shanquella said okay. And then they started fighting. It could have been over Khalil. So she was still drunk. And she didn't feel well. Because she didn't even rest, right? She wasn't drinking no water. That was straight alcohol all day and all night. Now we in the morning. And she's still faded. Around 7:30 to 8 a.m., in my opinion, Dejanay and Shanquella start fighting while everyone was recording them and watched, even Khalil. So this is the fighting video, right? And somebody recording over here. If this is Dejanay, the only way to prove that is to see if she have those pajamas on. We'll see where she got those pajamas from. Because these are some weird looking, this is an ugly print. I wouldn't choose this if this is her and she just took off her wig and she had on unflattering pajamas. Then the only way to find out if that's her is if she have any photos with her in those pajamas, if family members seen her in the pajamas, if she purchased the pajamas from somewhere in North Carolina, they can trace back. But if these are old pajamas or she got these from Mexico, and then she threw them away before coming back to the U.S. or did anything like that. That's why she deleted her Facebook, right? They all have Facebooks allegedly. They were smart to do that. Because all you got to do is match this with another photo of her in the same pajamas or see where she got these from. And that's the only way you can identify, because you cannot see if this is her because she had a wig on in the other videos. Right? So she looks completely different. And I don't know if these are bigger or what, but it makes her look wider. If this is her, then she's looking wider because of these pajamas. And they shorter, right? Her blue outfit came down to right above her knees. So these are shorter shorts. So she looks taller. She don't have no wig on, right? Which makes her look more masculine. You can't see the face. So she could easily say that wasn't me, regardless of what anybody say. All she got to say is that wasn't me. Right? Because nobody said, I think another blogger said this, and shout out to you, you know who you are. Another blogger said they didn't say, oh, stop Dejanay or beat her Dejanay. They didn't call Dejanay name. So you have no proof that was Dejanay because nobody called her name out. But Malik allegedly said, Quila, you not gonna fight back? So that's the only way we know that that's Shanquella. Nobody said Dejanay, dang, stop, girl. Dejanay. No. Now, if they would have said Dejanay, then you could have had something. But you ain't got nothing with this video. You ain't got nothing with this video. Right? So they start fighting. Khalil not doing nothing but watching his so-called best friend getting beat down after he just was recording her in a hammock, spent most of the night with her, recorded her skinny dipping, and possibly had romantic relations with her, he still didn't protect her. He still didn't protect her from this beating. He still didn't jump in and stop this beating. And Quila Long, Shanquella's half-sister, still follow him on Instagram. So after the fight, right? And we just gonna say, let's say this is her. Nobody said her name, and all she got to do is deny it. If you can't find out where these pajamas are, if you can't find the pajamas and her belongings, then you don't got no case. You ain't got no case, period. Because she was drinking. The fact that Shanquella was drinking, that hurts her in this case. If you want to say that this was an assault, this and that, because people know drunk people fight. So that hurts her because she wasn't sober. So that means she could have possibly did some things too to provoke the fight. So then, let's just say allegedly, Deja beat her down. She wasn't fighting back. She was drunk. Look, she still got her hand over. Are you gonna fight? No, I'm not. No, not even there. Why are you not gonna fight back? Did that make any sense? She was drunk, stumbling, missing punches. Right? She was drunk. Let's just say, allegedly, this is Khalil. He just watched. He didn't do nothing to stop it. He just watched. The very person the family talked about they trusted and invited over for 4 days afterwards and invited the girls over, Dejanay, who allegedly beat her, right? Invited them over. He didn't do nothing. Now ask why this person who's supposed to be her best friend, who's supposed to be a part of the family, didn't do nothing. Because if anybody was supposed to stop something, I would assume it would be him. But he just let her get her a beat while naked. And the sister still following him. Sister still following him. Right? And this proves she was trying to fight back right here. She grabbed her, I don't know if she grabbed her neck. She did something. That's her fighting. She tried, but didn't succeed. So then the question is, what caused the fight? It could have been that entire night. It could have been considered her disrespecting Dejanay, who it was her birthday, right? It could have been a lot of things. It could have been things that wasn't recorded. What was said? What was the conversation? Did Dejanay have relations with Khalil? Did they have a thing going on? Is that why Dejanay invited Khalil? Did they have a thing going on? Did she expect to get some D that night from him? Right? So then Nazir arrives later on this same day. Nazir arrives after they fight. After all that, right? I'm thinking this was only part of the fight. I think that if this is Dejanay, allegedly, she wasn't done with her. So they kept fighting. They kept fighting, and Dejanay KO'd her. In my opinion, Dejanay KO'd her. Knockout. Ding, 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 knockout. That's the only way she was unconscious. She got knocked the F out. She got KO'd. She got KO'd, unconscious, right? Now, whatever they did, I don't know what they did. Whether they clothed her, whether they moved her body, I don't know. All I know is she got knocked out. She could have fell. They could have been fighting all around that villa. She could have fell, hit her head, hit her neck. Something could have fell on her. She could have used something to hit her. You never know. She could either fail or something fell on her. So I'm going to say, again, between 8 a.m. to 3 p.m., it could have been a second fight with Dejanay and or Winter. During this time, she may have still been drunk and dehydrated and possibly injured from the first fight. She could have fell or had something fall on her or used on her. In my opinion, around 3:15, she was knocked out, unconscious. Nazir arrives. He's told that she just was drunk and was resting, allegedly. It's possible that somebody told him she got knocked the F out. Dejanay knocked her out. But again, I don't know how close Nazir is with them either. So I'm just going by what he said. He came a day late. He came on Saturday. He came after the fight. He came after all this shit went down. Whatever arguments they might have had, he didn't know nothing about that. He wasn't there. He came on Saturday, the day she died. So, in my opinion, around 3:30, Shanquella is still unconscious from the knockout from the fight. Nazir tries to wake her up, but couldn't. He thinking she drunk, right? Wake up, Quila, wake up, right? Then he decides to just let her rest, leaves her there, wherever she was. I don't know if they sat her on the couch or where she was. She could have failed. The maid come in and find her on the floor, unconscious, while everybody else outside in the pool or something. The maid comes in and find her unconscious and then call for medical help. Nazir goes back in the house. The maid tells them she called medical help. Everybody come back in the house. Around 3:45, Khalil calls Shanquella's mom and tells her she wasn't feeling good and that a doctor was coming. And you know the rest. The doctor arrived and tried to revive Shanquella after she was knocked out from the fight and from alcohol poisoning. Information from a police report says Shanquella Robinson was alive. So she was KO'd, but alive. When medical help first arrived at the vacation home where she was staying with a group of people last month in Cabo, Mexico. The report differs from details previously reported from 25-year-old Shanquella Robinson's death certificate that says she died within 15 minutes. So something's off with that autopsy, because it's no way that she died within 15 minutes if the doctor says she had vital signs and that she was injured, right? Within 15 minutes of being injured. So something ain't right about that, period. Because you would say the doctor is lying then. Now you're saying the doctor's lying. So then you're saying that, then you want to do a malpractice lawsuit then, right? Because if you saying this doctor just made up this shit and didn't do what she said she did, then you calling the doctor a liar. And she have her whole license to lose. Why would she lie for some black kids from the USA? Do that make any sense? Okay, so instead, a police report excerpt shows a doctor from a local hospital was with Robinson and others in the house for close to 3 hours before she was pronounced dead. The Charlotte Observer obtained excerpts from a police report earlier this week that had not been publicly released. The information was provided to the Observer by no other than Gerardo Zuniga, an investigative reporter who works in Los Cabos for Metrópoli MX. And details were first reported by Metrópoli MX on Monday. The article is gone. The details are gone. This is the second time, like I said, this happened. This happened with the Dejanay was arrested thing, and now it's happening with this article. with the Dejanay was arrested thing, he said, oh, everybody's clicking on my website, it crashed. Well, this article is still gone. And I brought this up numerous times in my past videos, because that's what they're saying. They got it from him. Right? Details were first reported by Metropolis MX on Monday. Robinson is a Charlotte native, and you know the rest. So that's my comprehensive timeline of what happened. I could be off. I could be accurate. I don't know. I wasn't there. This is just from my research, from me doing these videos on a daily basis, from me observing the timestamps, from me observing what Nazir said, what the mother said, all those combined. That's my interpretation of everything that led up to the fight. What are your thoughts about this? What are your thoughts? Those are my thoughts. Okay. What are your thoughts about this whole thing? So with that being said, y'all, I've been on here for close to 2 hours and 30 minutes. Okay, this is not easy to talk about. So again, rest in peace to her. But I don't think anybody's going to get arrested. I still stand on that. And the main reason why is because she was drunk. If she was sober, that'll be a different story. But she was drunk. She drank too much alcohol. The doctor said it. The friend said it. But they just skipped the fight. Yeah, there was a fight, but she also had alcohol poisoning. She also was drunk. So that was not a murder. Period. In my opinion. So it is what it is at this point. That's my observations. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I appreciate everybody who watched. Please share this video. Everybody watching on Facebook, other social media. I appreciate y'all, everybody in the chat. And let me know your thoughts below, okay? And thank y'all so much for hitting the like button. All right. And I will see y'all in the next video. And I just want to say again that Shanquella's half-sister, Quila Long, is following Khalil to this day on IG. Y'all have a blessed Monday, and I'll see y'all on the next video. You seen it here first, and I'm out. Leave your comments below. Please be respectful or you will be blocked. Peace.